Today on Be More Lifestyle, allergy season is here, the steps to test if yours are acting up, and how this supermodel is making history on the runway.
Be More Lifestyle. Now, here are your hosts, Chardelle Moore and Christina Denny.
I love it when we have an audience.
I do too.
Yeah, shout out to the audience, guys. Good energy. Hey guys, I'm Chardelle Moore.
And I'm Christina Denny. Welcome to Be More Lifestyle. We know allergies are kicking in.
Yes.
We're about to show you how you can test for them and how to keep them under control.
You guys see my eye right now, right? It looks like I'm crying because of allergies.
No, we're gonna find out how to fix it though.
Thank you. We're also helping you gain a peace of mind to protect your family, everything you need to know to prepare a will. Plus, how one model is changing the game in the world of modeling.
I love that. Looking forward to it.
Me too.
Well, we're jumping right in today, literally. So who doesn't love Zumba? It's one of my favorite ways to work out, especially if it gets your kids up and active.
We're joined now by Diva T, the founder of Miss J's Jambers, a Zumba for kids, for a fun fitness class for ages 4 through 12, based right here in Baltimore. How are you?
Fine. How
Miss
you doing?
Diva?
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank
I
you, Diva.
appreciate it. So I remember meeting you at the Be More Healthy Expo. Your energy was amazing, and I love the fact that you incorporate the kids. So why did you decide to start a fitness program for children?
Well, I decided to start a program because I seen a need for children to get more active. Fighting child obesity was number one. And just getting kids more active and doing more things outside of the bedrooms, the video games, and anything that takes their mind away from being more physical.
Definitely. So for our viewers who don't know, what is Zumba?
Well, Zumba is a Latin-based fitness program that incorporates Caribbean Latin music and also American music, where we use our music for our dance steps for fitness and keep us fit. Breaks up a nice cardio. And the Zumba classes is like a party feeling.
It is. It's a dance party.
That's
It's
what I
a lot
love
of
about
fun.
Zumba. You don't even feel like you're working out. You're just having a great dance party. Let's talk about your mission. What was the goal for starting this program?
Well, my first goal was losing my weight of 52 pounds. And thank you.
That's amazing.
So with me losing my weight, Zumba was a part of that, and I just felt like after a while I loved it. It became a part of me, so I wanted to. Well, my Zumba instructor, Tracy Volk, pushed me into becoming an instructor, and with that, I grew a love for dance and music and just people, and then children has always been to my heart because I used to be a Baltimore City school teacher.
Oh, that's fantastic. And you've spread this to your daughter, Jaya,
Yes.
Miss J of Miss J's Jammers. So
How you
talk to us.
doing?
You actually teach these classes. What do you like most about teaching Zumba?
Oh, I like having fun with my students, playing with them, doing activities, eating lunches, so I love having fun.
I saw you rocking out. Your energy is amazing, and you jump so high. I remember that. I was like, oh my goodness, you are a jumper. So Ms. Diva T, talk to us about your journey in the fitness industry, because you do so much in this business, and it's a very competitive business as well.
Yes, it is very competitive. Besides the Zumba and everything, I have my own business called Living Proof Weight Loss, which I'm the CEO of. It's a all-natural weight loss business where we have products and stuff, and then incorporating that with the fitness and then with the kids and everything. We just became a wellness program, and we're located on Harford Road, 8304 Harford Road, and we have our studio downstairs where we teach our classes. So with the whole journey has brought me into so many different areas, working with so many different people, and I just love it. We both love it.
Absolutely. And you're going to show us a little demo, Miss J?
Yes.
All right, let's bring one of your students up. Let's do it. I'm so excited for this. Show us what you got.
Show us.
All right.
Can I stand up in this
Yes.
dress? Okay. I got
Run a
like
little bit.
6-inch heels on.
With the hands.
Hey.
Oh, I'm lost. Now back.
Want to tap your legs.
In heels, y'all. Standing in some
then we'll
6-inch
figure
heels.
it
wonderful. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. So if people want to learn more, where can they go to find more information?
You can locate me at 8304 Harford Road. You can also find me on,
You're fine.
on Facebook at Tamara Fleming Wimbish or Diva T Fitness or Living Proof Weight Loss. You can also find us on IG at Diva T Zumba and also on Facebook for Miss J Jammers.
Well, thank you so much for being here. That was a lot of fun.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're all feeling the effects of the warmer weather. We'll go over how to test and keep those seasonal allergies in check.
And how to cleanse your body without all those harsh chemicals. We'll show you natural ingredients to make your own body wash. Keep it locked. You're watching BMORE Lifestyle. Welcome back. So this is the good news. Spring has officially arrived. Yay!
And the bad news.
And here's the bad news. With it comes allergies. And if you're like me, I have the worst allergies ever. My eyes are like dripping right now.
Luckily, our next guest is going to help us out. Dr. Alma Herrera from the Allergy and Asthma Center is here to tell us about what we can do to keep our allergies in check. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. Can't wait for these tips.
Yes.
I'm glued.
Yes.
So talk to us about what is happening outside right now that are increasing all of our allergy symptoms so much.
Spring tends to be a really bad time of year because the amount of pollen that comes out, the volume of it is so intense. So people who suffer from pollen allergies often do have problems if they are allergic in this time of year to treat pollen basically is what's coming out mostly. It's really much worse this time of year because especially this year we've had a dry season since last fall. Our winter was mild and so between the dry climate, the windy conditions, the lack of rain, our pollen tends to be pretty high. And if you look at pollen reports in the last week alone, they've skyrocketed to the very high concentrations.
Yeah, please help me out. How can I deal with these symptoms, like the runny nose, the eyes, everything?
Well, prevention is a big part of it. So if you are outdoors, you want to try to keep your outdoor activity limited to the times of day that the pollen count is not as high. Okay. So the pollen count is at its highest between 5 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock in the morning, and then again at dusk, so when the sun starts to go down. So if you're going to exercise, jog outside, take a walk, you want to do it after 10 o'clock in the morning. In addition to that, we love to open up our windows in our home this time of year. It's beautiful outside. You're bringing all that pollen indoors, so you really want to limit that amount of exposure by closing your windows. If you're outside, particularly children that are playing sports, and they come in, they need to take a shower, they need to wash their hair, they need to get all of that off of them, not lay on the sofa as they come in from baseball practice, because they're leaving all that pollen on the sofa or on their bed.
Right, I didn't even think about
shower,
that.
wash your hair, get it all cleaned out. And then lastly, medications that are basically over the counter that include antihistamines and nasal steroids.
See, I take those and I still feel like it's not working.
That's when you have to come and see us.
Oh, I should make my appointment today.
So if
Seriously.
a person is not improved with over-the-counter and these other measures, it's time to see an allergist. We have great methods to help control and desensitize people.
Oh, talk to us about that a little bit.
Absolutely, absolutely. So the process is we come in, we interview you, take your history, and depending on what your history is, we'll decide whether or not you need to be tested and to what. Once we decide you need testing, we do something called epicutaneous or prick skin testing. It's a very simple method. We take a plastic stick that has little points at the end, it has the allergen, and basically just very lightly prick the surface of your skin. Wait 15 minutes and we have the answer as to what you're allergic to.
Oh, that's easy.
It may be necessary to do additional testing in the sense of intradermal testing, which is just also a slight amount injected under the surface of the skin. It's not a terribly painful procedure. Children tolerate it well, and it can give us the information we need. Once we determine what you're allergic to, then we go and formulate an extract based on your sensitivities. And that is where we can desensitize you to what you're allergic to. See, the over-the-counter medications and nose sprays, they will basically help your symptom control, but they don't really change the disease process.
And you kind of custom tailor a solution for each person.
Absolutely. And you stay on immunotherapy for a number of years and you become desensitized.
Oh, wow. So we can get rid of these
There
allergies.
is hope.
Good to know. There is hope.
And there's other forms of immunotherapy that have become available in the last couple of years. It really is tailor-made for that specific patient, but we now have oral desensitization.
Okay.
So it doesn't involve injections. So again, we do skin testing, determine what you're allergic to, and based on that, we can do tablets to grass, ragweed, and now dust mite was recently
So where can we
approved.
find more information? Because I'm taking tips right
Absolutely. There are some great websites that you can refer to. Our own website at premierallergy.com is one of them, but you can also refer to, it's called the Quad AI, so it's the Academy of Asthma, Allergy, and Immunology, or the American College of Asthma and Immunology. And those you can just Google, and it's very easy to find pollen counts, information on testing and treatment.
Good to go.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
This is all great, useful information. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, a lot of beauty products today have ingredients that could irritate your skin or senses. Speaking of allergies.
I agree, and our girl Megan Kolb shows us how we can create our own natural body wash in this quick tip. Check it out.
We are hearing about all kinds of harsh chemicals in the things our families eat and in products we use every day. There are many simple things we can do to improve our lifestyle, and making our own natural body wash is one of them. Surprisingly, a lot of the products you need are already in the house. And if not, they can easily be found at your local store. First thing you will need is 2/3 cup of liquid Castle soap. Next is 1/4 cup of raw unfiltered honey. You also need 2 teaspoons of oil. Then you need to add 1 teaspoon of vitamin E oil, and finally put in 50 to 60 drops of essential oils. Put the ingredients in a squirt bottle and mix. Give it a gentle shake before each use.
I'm all about natural beauty products. I love that.
I do too, and I think that I had everything on that list, so I could go home right now and make
make
that
it.
easy peasy.
How cool is that?
I love it. All right, coming up, the ins and outs of preparing a will. It is so important.
Definitely.
We have some great tips to give you and your family peace of mind.
Very important. And this model is making history. We'll show you how she is changing the fashion game. You're watching Be More Lifestyle. Keep it live. So you know this is one of our favorite segments. So this week's Go Girl isn't a local, but she's a supermodel who's breaking the mold in the fashion game.
20-year-old Madeline Stewart is the world's first professional model with Down syndrome.
Get it,
and
girl.
Our media partner Circa shows us how she's now helping to pave the runway for others in the industry. Check it out.
Started, you didn't see anybody with intellectual or really physical disabilities on the catwalk, but now every show, every fashion week, wherever you go, there is people with disabilities. Like tonight, we have 2 models with prosthetic limbs, and we also have a model in a wheelchair, plus we have Madeline, plus we also have a diverse range of models from Asia, India, from Ethiopia, so we really are for diversity. So Madeline's clothing line completely represents her. It's a ready-to-wear for women between the age of 18 and 35. It's leggings, crop tops, peplum tops. It's just casual, chic women's wear. Are you going to open the show?
Yeah.
Open it?
Yeah.
Talk about inspiring.
That's
I love
fantastic.
these type of, segments that we feature these phenomenal women doing great, amazing things.
Absolutely. And I would wear those clothing myself.
yeah.
So Madeline, you keep it up.
Go,
That's
girl.
amazing.
Confidence is everything.
It
So
is.
keep doing you.
Yes. Well, do you know someone making a difference in our community? We want to hear about her.
Nominate local heroes for our Go Girl Salute. Email their name and contact information to BeMoreLifestyleTV@gmail.com.
This segment sponsored by Register of Wills for Baltimore City.
Well, one of the most important things you can do to protect your family and give them peace of mind is to have a will.
Joining us today is the Honorable Belinda Conaway with Register of Wills for Baltimore City. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. I've seen some of your PSAs, your radio ads, your TV ads. What was the message that you're trying to convey?
Write your will
and
do it today. We have a habit of putting this on the back burner because no one really likes to talk about death. But it's an important issue that we have to address. That, you know, they say you're guaranteed two things in life. That's death and taxes.
I've heard that.
So
That's true.
you know,
keep it at 100.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we want people to really give it thought and take the time to write their will. It's very easy. You have a personal representative, someone responsible that can carry out your wishes for your estate to make sure everything is taken care of. You sign it, have 2 witness signatures, and you're done.
Oh,
so it's
much
very
easier than I
easy.
thought.
If you bring it to our office, it's $5 to keep it in the office for safekeeping, because we wouldn't want anything to happen to your will. We want your original will to be there, so if something happens, we know who you want to carry out your business. So it's very easy to do, and there are a lot of issues that surround wills that people don't realize. We did a test pilot for a show because it is very important to get this information out to people, and what we find is that people are very misinformed or uninformed until it's too late. And so we want to get ahead of it. We go out into the community. We're at several events, normally 2 or 3 times a week. We're out in the community trying to give out information and talk to people about the importance of just having this document, keeping all of your important documents together. We talk about spring cleaning. So when people come across that will, bring it down to the Register of Wills office for safekeeping, update it if you need to. Put important papers like your divorce papers or bank accounts that you have. All of those things are important, and people will need those things if something happens to you.
How hard is it to open an estate for someone who has already passed?
It's not difficult at all. Usually people come with a funeral bill. They bring their identification, the list of interested parties, which would be the, you know, whoever may inherit from the estate. And you come down and we guide you through the process. You can always call ahead of time to make sure that you have everything that you need. 410-752-5131. We will happily talk to you so that you can just try to get it done as quickly and easily as possible.
Right, and if we're writing our own will, you're making it sound very easy. What are the most important information that we need to know going forward to write our own will? If that's what we plan to do.
You must designate a personal representative who will handle the business. Okay, you want to make sure that you try to think about all of your assets, and it's good to take some time and really give it some thought because people have collections. Some people have Swarovski crystal collections or different things that are valuable, your grandmother's pearls,
family heirlooms.
Family heirlooms that you may want to designate. That should be taken care of, but you know, all of your valuables, whether it's your bank account, car, house, anything else that you have that's valuable. And of course, if you have young children, you want to think about if something happens to you, who you would want to care for them. And all of those also involve conversations. So we are constantly bringing the issue up. We want people to get comfortable with talking about it because it's so necessary and so important. And it helps people, helps ease some of the fears when you talk about these things.
So where are your offices located?
We're at 111 South Calvert Street in Courthouse East. You can come up to the 3rd floor. We have a welcome center where they will help you out and guide you with any information that you need.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. This was a nice, versatile show. We had fitness, health, real life information that we all need.
Absolutely. Fun Zumba. I like that little segment,
Me
even
too.
though I was not really keeping up with you guys very well. It was still fun.
And I had like 6-inch heels. and still dancing.
The show must go on.
The show must go on.
Hopefully you got some helpful hints to decrease your allergies. You can go see an allergist if it doesn't get any better.
Yes, because my eye right now, I'm just like.
The struggle's so real.
Teleprompter.
Pollen everywhere.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, and very important learning how to write a will and how to register it. So if you haven't done that yet, please do that. It is vital. It's very important.
Yep.
And we want to hear from you. Email us things you want to hear about or things you want to share.
And to find out how you could be featured on our show, email us at BMORELifestyleTV@gmail.com. Now, before we go, we want to leave you with this thought.
Yes, comparing yourself to others, it's a losing battle.
Definitely.
And it's just going to take you down a never-ending spiral. So don't even begin to do that.
I agree.
The number of categories in which we can compare ourselves to others are literally infinite.
Definitely.
Job title, social media, income, grades, the house you live in. Like literally I could go on for like an hour. But the reality is it is a total waste of time and energy to compare yourself to anybody else.
I agree. You can control one life, that is yours. But when we constantly compare ourselves to others, we waste precious energy focusing on other people's lives rather than our own. No one in the entire world can do a better job of being you.
That's right. Focus on yourself. You matter the most to you.
I agree. Once again, thank you so much for just hanging out with us.
Yeah, hanging out. We had a good time.
Good
we hope
vibes,
to see you
good
again
energy.
tomorrow.
Have a good one, guys.
Bye, guys.